You're stuck, frustrated, and you've been trying to lose weight for years. I get it. You feel like you've tried everything. Maybe you cut carbs, trained every day, or you even gave intermittent fasting or Slimming World a crack. And still, here you are, stuck in the exact same place. You're starting to think your body's broken, your metabolism's slow, and maybe you just can't lose weight. I guarantee that by the end of this video, you will know the exact mistake you're making, how to fix it, and how to finally lose weight for good. So, why should you listen to me? Because I've coached hundreds of people just like you who thought that they were doing everything right and still couldn't get anywhere. And I've helped them get jaw-dropping results and regain their confidence. And I've walked the walk, dropping 26 kilos and learning all the lessons that I'm about to teach you the hard way. Here's the problem. You're focused on the wrong stuff. You don't need to train 5 or 6 times a week to lose weight. In fact, you don't need to train at all. I repeat, the only thing that you need to do to lose weight is to eat less calories than you burn on a daily basis. And if you already know that, then you're making one of these 2 mistakes. Mistake number 1, you're drastically underestimating how much food you eat. You think you're eating 600 calories a day, but in reality, it's a whole pile more. In fact, research shows that people underreport their calorie intake by 20 to 50%, especially if they're overweight. A famous study by Lichtman and colleagues found that participants who swore they were eating only 1,200 calories a day were actually smashing through over 2,000. That's almost double what they thought. Why? Because we forget the olive oil, the snacks off the kids' plate, the cappuccinos, the massive tablespoon of peanut butter that's actually 3 servings. It all adds up quietly. Mistake number 2, you're eating healthy, just too much. This was me. I thought that if I ate clean, nuts, avocado, peanut butter, that I would just magically lose weight. But healthy doesn't mean low calorie. A famous example of this is Mark Hobb, a nutrition professor from Kansas State who conducted an experiment on himself after asking his students this simple question. What's more important for weight loss? The number of calories or the quality of the food? To which his students replied, of course, the quality of the food. Well, Mark disagreed, and for the next 10 weeks, he limited his calories to 1,800 per day and ate nothing but Twinkies, cakes, and crisps. He dropped 27 pounds and massively improved his cholesterol levels. Why? Because he kept his calories low. That's it. If you're smashing peanut butter on toast, pouring olive oil like it's water, and eating half a bag of trail mix between your meals, you're overeating. Calories count, even if they're coming from healthy foods. Okay, now we know where we're screwing up. How do we fix it? Step 1, track your calories. If you wanted to save money for a holiday, you'd sit down, go through your finances, check where you're spending money you don't need, and paying for subscriptions that you don't use. Tracking calories is no different. And before you start crying about how it's so much of an effort, I want you to ask yourself this. Is an extra 10 minutes onto your day spent logging your food really going to be the thing that stops you from losing weight at last? Step 2, prioritize protein and volume. If 2 people ate the exact same amount of calories and one of them ate more protein, not only would that person feel more full, but they'd actually burn slightly more calories. Pair a lean protein source with a large serving of fruit or veg at each meal, and that's a high volume, low calorie recipe, perfect for fat loss. Step 3, pick the low hanging fruit. Olive oil for spray oil. Full fat mayonnaise for light mayonnaise. Regular Coca-Cola for zero Coke. These tiny swaps can save hundreds of calories a day without it feeling like you're actually eating any less food at all. Losing weight is simple, but that doesn't mean that it's easy. If it was, obesity wouldn't be the most common form of malnutrition on the planet. But if you actually take this stuff and apply it consistently, you'll see results. And once you build that momentum, everything changes. And if you're done guessing and want a voice in your corner that you can trust every day, my application form is linked below. Worst case, you get clarity. Best case, you finally get the results you've been wanting for years.